Welcome, everybody. Hello. Books by Adrian here, part of the Under 1K Marathon. Howdy. How are you? I apologize for my bad Wi Fi signal. It is currently storming outside. There's thunder, there's rain, there's wind, all kinds of things are happening out there. So, my apologies. We will do our best as we go forward. We're here to do some Pomodoro sprints. So, let's get after it. All right, so we're going to start with this little short 5-minute break to let people come into the room and get ready. We're going to be doing some Pomodoro sprints today. Let's get the intros going. Yes, this is the AuthorTube, BookTube Under 1K Marathon. Please go to booksbyadrian.com to sign up for my newsletter. Who am I? I am Adrian Santiago. I am a sci-fi fantasy author. My series is called MYTHIC. My first novel is Shadow of the Spark, and I am currently writing Book 2. Very, very exciting. Let's see here. We're doing some Pomodoro sprints today, but please be sure to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and sign up for the newsletter. You'll get a free short story. And I also share other things on there, like a scene right out of the upcoming book, like I did yesterday. Y'all missed it if you weren't there. I also read it aloud in the previous stream I did. So y'all missed that if you weren't there. Can you show up? Where y'all at? All right. What was your favorite moment, stream, or newly discovered channel of the entire marathon? Let's get our wrap-up thoughts going here as we close out the final day. All righty. Let's see here. I want to go ahead and shout out to the folks in the chat. There's quite a few of you here already. Dawn was the first through the door. Alice, welcome. How are you? Brandy, good morning. Very nice to see you. And Sarah walked in. Thank you. Hello, how are you? What else we got? You are my favorite newly discovered streamer. Thank you so very much. That's so kind of you. I wish I did more of it these days, but I will be doing more very soon. I was on a bit of a hiatus from YouTube in 2024. I only did a few things here and there. For the most part, I was focused on my writing all last year. And this year is meant to reap the rewards of that. Vis-a-vis, I'll be sharing a lot of my new writing with you guys this year. I'll be publishing at minimum 2 books by the end of this year. And my next novel should be out early next year at the latest. So pretty excited. I have to say, finding Alice and Adara was really nice, especially with what a superhero Alice turned out to be. Am I right? You again. That's exactly what I was thinking. You again. Welcome, Richard. Good to see you as always. There was a moment in Nicole Ford's stream where her internet cut out, but it was my favorite because of how she handled it. As a new streamer, that is an encouraging thing to see, just in case it happens. Now I'm very curious. I was not there for it. Please enlighten us. What did she do to handle it so well? That happens to me. It might happen today with this storm. So let me know what she did. Hello. Writing Nihilina? Am I saying that right? Is it Nihilina or is it Nihilina? I'm going to guess it's most likely Nihilina. But you tell me. The tip is to adapt a very memeable freeze frame face. You got that's actually not a bad idea. That's good advice. Thank you, Sam, from Alice. All right, we're down to the last minute here. We're about to jump into some Pomodoro, Everybody get ready. I'm just going to go ahead and get us set up. Let me know what you guys are working on in the chat. I myself am working on some video editing. So, in order to not slow us down, I'm mostly going to be camera free during that time. But yeah. I, well, your favorite your favorite, or your favorite moment, your favorite event, something happened, something was funny, whatever it was. Nicole does have really good freeze frame facial expressions. 11 seconds. She was just laughing through it, making light of the situation, not letting it ruin her mood. That's what I'm talking about, man. Positive mental attitude. All right, y'all. Let's do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, Pomodoro. Also, let me know in the chat if you would like music in the background or if you prefer the silence. All right, y'all, break time. How'd y'all do? I know we have one success story already. Where was it? Let's see. 15 minutes on the exercise bike. That's what's up, bud. That's what's up. Nicely done. How do I sign up to the next event, by the way, if you're doing this again? And her response was, we will be doing this next year. I'll put you on the email list. Very nice. Very nice. I don't blame you for waiting a year. Yeah. I'll be there. If there'll be another one, let me know so I can join. My name better be on that list. Okay, sounds good. This is in response to I'll have over 1K by then, so I won't be able to participate. Yeah, you know, I'm doing my hippie thing this year, seeing if putting my money where my mouth is actually works. Very nice. Planned out some seeds. Outlining is good. We'll be doing that later. Very nice. You would like to make double, triple sure you will be contacted. Make sure to fill out the survey. Already done. All right, y'all. Yeah, there definitely are. Okay, so yes, very nice. I'm glad that folks got some stuff done. Those of you who were hanging out and talking in the chat with me, that was nice too. Yes, there is a link to the survey, Richard, and I actually have it in my email. So I'm going to grab it and I'm going to share it. Boom, here we go. Marathon wrap up. Link to join me in the wrap up. That's not what you want. There's a survey that I would love for you all to fill out if it will help me and whoever's on the team maybe next year's marathon. All right, so copy link. And here we go. Survey link. Click away. All right. Now, when did I do that? Oh, I did. I'm actually remembering now. I did. Yeah. Now I'm terrified. Probably not. You know what? I'm not going to try that. I'm seeing the Wi-Fi scraggle up again. I'm sorry, guys. The rain is still happening. It seems to be calming, but I don't know. Me and myself, I got some reading done. I am reading the second half of Mistborn Secret History. It's like a little novella that sort of works as an epilogue to the first trilogy and also explains some of the mysteries in the second series as well. Let's see here. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. When funny enough though, when I was a kid, before my voice changed, I actually had like a really wide range to my voice. I could do voices. My favorite movie at the time was Mrs. Doubtfire because it just gave me so many voices to pull from. So as a kid, I was going around doing characters and voices all the time. And then my voice changed and now I can't do it anymore. Like I can't even do Mrs. Doubtfire anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Popping in to like and lurk, hoping to get some writing done. Thanks for hosting. My pleasure. Thanks for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for lurking. Both of those things help me out a great deal. Thank you. I hope you have subscribed. If you have not done so, please do. And if you want some reading material, join my newsletter. There is 5 minutes left on our break, everybody. And we're going to be going into a 25-minute sprint after that. All right. I wanted to extend. I keep forgetting to mention it. I have writing prompts on demand for anybody who wants to have a fresh idea, something new to write. You've been writing the same thing all week and you want to refresh your creative well a little bit, let me know. I will roll that dice for you. I will tell you all the details of your story, and you will be able to write something new and prompted. Prompt hit me again, so I have stuff to write this week. Let's go. All right, I like that attitude. Let's do it. All right. All right, let's see what we got. I'm gonna gather these things together. All right. So, all right, be ready to write down the details here. Let's start with your character. Your character has not received a formal education. Your character has some sort of a martyr complex. I apologize for the blurriness. Your character, however, is very prudent. And gender-wise, your character is a female, a woman, specifically, therefore, an adult, I believe, because a child is one of them. Your character is up against society in some way. The theme of your story covers the theme of power. Your story is set in a rural setting in a pre-modern era. A rural setting in a pre-modern era with themes of power explored by a character who is an uneducated woman who is prudent and has a martyr complex, and she is up against society. That is your writing prompt. Go nuts. As I go off on a search tangent to see if Michael Winslow and Robin Williams ever got together to do sound effects voices, because I need that in my life, sadly, I don't think they did. No, I don't think that they ever did. Michael Winslow is still kicking around, though. He does live tours and live shows. So look him up. We've lost Robin Williams, but Michael Winslow's still around. All right. I might have to. Yeah. My sister bought those for me. My sister's my editor, and she bought those for me. It was either for my birthday or for Christmas. Not this past holiday season, but the one before. They are indeed. I pinched my finger. As were Robin Williams, but that was a different energy. That was a different energy. All right, y'all. We're down to the last minute of our break. If anybody else wants a prompt, now is the time before we go into the sprint. And go ahead and let me know what you're going to be diving into on this next 25-minute sprint. Thank you. I have 3 prompts to work with. I got to edit my video this sprint. Edit away. Very nice. I'll have some video editing to get out of the way at some point today. I need to deliver this product today. But yeah. Oh. All right, y'all. We're about to go into the sprint. Happy writing. Happy productivity. Whatever you're working on, get it done. And I'll see you on the other side. All right, y'all. 15-minute break. Stretch your legs, get some water, visit the facilities and whatnot. I was having technical difficulties with my vape pen. That's what I was doing. It wasn't charging, but it's charging now. So I'm happy. Good thing I have a spare. Whoops. What did I do? I did something. Oh, here we go. So how did everyone do? Give me some word counts. Let me actually update my banners because I didn't do it last time. Bad hosting. Right on, right on. Got about 3 minutes of video edited. Yeah, that's how that goes. It's a process. It's a process. That's all right. Editing is hard. So yeah, I would just rephrase that. Some progression. Some progression. In 1 second here to release this customer service agent. Thank you for your help. That will be all. Smiley face. So as it turns out, the charger cable type was correct that I was using. However, I was not inserting the charging mechanism all the way in because I was concerned about the flimsiness of the device and I was afraid that I would break it. But apparently you got to really ram it in there. So I did, and now it's charging. What did Sam do? Wash some dishes, wiped down the kitchen counters, read through some emails. Very productive 25 minutes. Very productive 25 minutes. 10 reviews done what? For work, and that's 75 to 100 words each. So, yay. That's 1,000 words. Wow. Well done. Awesome. You guys are killing it today. This bad boy is running until 10. So I believe we'll be able to fit at least 2 more sprints in there. The last one might be on the short end. I'm not sure. We'll see. Ramming. Indeed. But all is well. So that's good. I was concerned that I was out a lot of money. All right. So I was doing that and not much else. I didn't get much done. I think on my next sprint, I am going to actually attempt to get some writing done. Usually when I host these things, I don't get as much work done as when I go to these things. 80 more to go. Jeez Louise. But you said it's for work, so you're getting paid. Awesome. Do it. Do it. We got 10 minutes left on our break here, guys. Let's see. What do we got? We had a question up earlier for all those who are coming in now. What was your favorite moment, favorite stream, or newly discovered channel of the entire marathon? Something significant, something that stands out, something that made you smile, made you chuckle. Hopefully didn't make you cry. Gotta make that moolah, man. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Insert Palpatine here. Do it. Tell me about it. When I host it seems that everyone wants to distract me while on sprint, like family and such, so I barely get anything done. That's not even it for me, see, because when you're doing sprints, right, you're working during the sprint, clickety clack. And when the sprint is on break, you're on break. You get to relax. You get to go and visit the restroom or get your water or whatever. But when you're hosting the sprint, The breaks are where my work comes in. I have to host. I have to talk to you guys. I have to be here. I can't walk away during the break, or else what are we doing here? So I can't go get my water or visit the restroom during the break. So when do I get to do that stuff? During the sprint, when you guys are working. That's my break. So it's flippity floppity and Uno reverse card. I think that's how that's said. A lit of silliness each sprint I joined, which made my work days go faster. That's nice. That's nice. Host problems for the win, right? Talking about first world problems. Look at me complaining. No, man, this is fun. This has been fun. The marathon has been great. It's been helpful to me to like dip my toe back into YouTube because I am going to be bringing some stuff this year. I'm currently recording some videos that I will be editing over the next couple of weeks, and they will be released to my member community first, and then doled out to YouTube. At some sort of a schedule. And so there'll be new videos coming. Those videos will include some readings. Those readings will often include some visuals. Somebody just sneezed really loud. I don't know if you guys heard that. It was my wife. she sneezed. So there will be readings, there will be animations and visuals associated with those readings. Some of those readings will be stuff that I've already published. Some of those readings will be new stuff that you guys haven't heard or read. So subscribe to the channel. New stuff coming. It's going to be awesome. I loved the breakout streams. Watching chat play Hangman was fun. Also discovering channels like you. Thank you very much. Heard that. It was loud. Bless her. The kids are with her. I'm sure they blessed her. It sounds like a busy time, but interesting. Yes. I've got a lot coming out this year. So the hiatus last year was meant to put a little bit of distance between what I was doing on the channel and what I will be doing on the channel. For those who are unfamiliar with my story, when I first started this channel, I had just begun writing my debut novel, and I knew that it was one that I was going to publish. I had begun projects before and not ended them, and stalled on projects for years and years. But this one was different from the jump, and I knew this one I'm going to publish. And so I started this YouTube channel when I was still very early in that writing process. And because of that, I looked around to other AuthorTube channels, and what I saw was how-to channels. How to write this, how to write that. Top 10 things to do this and don't do to do that. And how do you write this, and how do you do characters, and what is world building, blah, blah, blah. And that's great. It was helpful to me because I needed all that stuff. But I could not provide that stuff. I did not feel confident in providing how-to channel type stuff, having not at the time had published anything. So being focused on writing my book during that time and not wanting to do how-to stuff on my channel at that time, I focused on interviews. I interviewed the authors around me in an effort to learn from them, in an effort to help my writing develop and help myself grow as a writer, and to help others in that way that other channels do the how-to stuff. I would at least give other people a platform to share their stories and share their knowledge, and we would all help each other, and that'd be awesome. And it was awesome. It was great. I'm very grateful for that time. But at a certain point, two things happened. Number one, I was published now. And number two, I was very, very tired of doing interviews. My heart wasn't in it anymore. It was not bringing me joy. It was work at that point, work that I was not enjoying doing. I was enjoying it at first, and I was no longer enjoying it. Having to like research the author ahead of time, having to write the questions out, 5 minutes left on the break. Having to create new animations for every author, having to put on the production, because I also like I don't like doing anything half-assed. I always go like full Monty on everything. So every live stream was a full production with music and animations and and ad breaks. I don't know. It was crazy. It was too much. I was taking on too much, and I was exhausted. I was burnt out, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And having been published now, I wanted to shift focus instead to my own writing and to my own published works in an effort to sell copies and attract readers and start building a readership. Because what happens when you only have authors on your channel and interview other authors on your channel is that you build a community of authors, which again is great. Support is awesome, but I want readers. Authors are great. I want readers though. So that is the drive going forward from here on out. The drive going forward is to attract new readers, to reach new audiences, to bring them in, to build up my own readership, to build up my own community of mythic fans. And so that's what is coming in 2025. That will look like the launching of a members only area on my website, where people will get stuff first and see a lot of behind the scenes stuff with the writing and there's a lot coming. I've got some big plans for that. Some interactive stuff, lots of great stuff, some meta stuff. I love doing meta stuff with, like, not Meta the company, but like I like bringing stuff from my stories and from my books into the real world. So that's a lot of what I'll be doing too. Let's check in with the chat because I've been rambling. I have found and subscribed to several new channels. Adara, by the way, I like your accent. Very nice. My channel journey was very similar. Interesting. All right, all right. Not that it means much, but I'm always proud of fellow author tubers for taking care of themselves and sticking to what makes them happy, not what's the norm or hot. Thank you. Very well said. I have used many spirits to get words on the page. Sprints. Definitely sprints. Not a lot of words, but it had been months since I had been able to write. Now I have words again. Awesome. That is great. That is awesome. And we are happy for you. Getting over dry spells is always a great time. I had one recently. Because of, like, just emotional turmoil, stress. It wasn't it. I hate using the term writer's block anymore. I don't. It's not that I don't believe in it. Is that I feel that the term is misplaced, or it's inaccurate. The problem is not that you are blocked creatively or whatever. Whatever. That's not what this is about. There's a whole other thing, and our break is almost up. Point is, I'm glad that you're back. I'm glad that you're writing. Whatever you are doing differently, make note of it. If it's working, stick with it. Allow it to evolve with your writing process as well. And if you ever have questions or need somebody to talk to about writer's block or imposter syndrome or any of that, talk to me, because I like to squash that stuff down. I like to put that stuff where it belongs, in the bin, as the Brits say. You got words down, Marty. That's what's up, bud. That's what's up. Get those words down. Get those words down. I want to get some words down. I'm feeling like it's time to get some words down. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get some words down. All right, y'all. Counting down to the next 25-minute sprint. Everybody, get ready. The next break after this will be a 10-minute break. So I'm going to add, oops. Yes. Boom. Excellent. All right, y'all. Happy productivity, happy writing. Get her done. Go. All right, everybody, that's a short 10-minute break before the next sprint. How did everyone do on that one? Progress reports, let me hear them. Looks like we still got 13 watching. I'm sure we got a couple of lurkers, but if you're here, if you are participating, please let me know how you did on that one. Let's see here. I also shared the first scene preview there that I shared on the previous stream. I read it out loud, and you can now come in and enjoy. That is the opening scene to my next novel, as it is currently written in my zero draft. Just looking for a little, little feedback, little criticism. You know what I mean? I am much deeper into the writing of the zero draft right now, but I'm at a point where the beginning is fairly solid, so I wanted to share a little bit of it. I didn't want to share the whole chapter. This gives me a little freedom to share little things here and there, not too much, right? Forgive my sniffles. Hello, Mama Maggie. Welcome. Here we go. 1382 total. A few sentences away from the end of my chapter. Outstanding. Very nice. It's wonderful. So go read it. Click the link. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you double. That was two niceties in one. Very nice of you. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, it's supposed to sort of set the tone, for the novel. It gives you a little bit of the vibe from the previous book, but in a new and interesting setting, and with promises of where the magic is going from here. One interesting thing about my series is that since I am trying to do what I am coining as a true sci-fi fantasy, I believe the term these days is sci fantasy. The idea being that while we have a technologically advanced sci-fi world with the spark, we also have a straight up fantasy world with Gaia. And on Gaia, there is a soft magic system. However, the wielders of that soft magic system aren't around. We don't know where they are. We don't know where they went or why. And what we do have is Fae. And Fae seems to be the latest of these wielders of the soft magic system. In her, you have all the magic possibilities that there can be in my world. However, because this is sci fantasy, the twist comes in that there are other inhabitants of this world, and they may not know how to wield the soft magic system, but they have hacked it into a hard magic system. And so they require certain items in combination with each other and their own life force energy and all this stuff to kind of make it work, but they can sort of isolate the different powers. So whereas Faye can do it all, you might have somebody else who only has light powers, or who only has fire powers, or who only has water powers, or who only has, and it's not just it's not Avatar, it's not just elemental stuff. It's all kinds of different things that you can do. But there's a hard magic system, which is the hacking of the soft magic system, and therein you have the sci-fi fantasy, because if you hack the soft magic and turn it into a hard magic system using items, well, that makes it technology, and boom. So that's my take. That's my little twist on it. And so in the first book, you're going to be on the spark. You're going to be surrounded by this sci-fi world, and in it, you're going to have this one fantasy character who's going to do all kinds of weird shit, and you're going to be like, whoa, what's all this magic stuff? Well, in book 2, we're going to explore that magic stuff in more depth. We're going to see a different version of it with this hard magic version of it, and we will slowly throughout the course of the series make our way towards the revitalization of the soft magic system, as it were. It's fun. It's a little experiment I'm doing, and if you haven't caught on, I'm basing it on a lot of hippy dippy stuff. There's chakras involved, there's aura involved, there are, precious and semi-precious stones involved, and there is, placing of stones on chakras involved, like, like all of that is in there. And it's sci-fi fantasy. I don't know. It's fun. I'm doing a weird thing. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys check it out. The members only part of the site that I was talking about earlier will be launching. I'm thinking late March, early April. That's when I'll soft launch it, to just my newsletter subscribers, and in there they'll be able to read a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about. Some new short stories, some new flash fiction pieces, and some scenes straight out of the upcoming novel. So if that's something you're interested in, sign up for the newsletter now, because they're going to be the first ones to find out about this thing when it soft launches, before I then open it up to the rest of the world. Sounds like I would love it. I think that you would. Based on our shared stream together, I think that you would. I think that you would. The first novel, I have a 5-book arc picked out for this series, planned out for this series. And because of that, this first novel represents the first act, the setup of the world, and the inciting incident for the series. The novel itself has its own plot structure, of course. It has its own inciting incident for this isolated story that is the first novel. But within the context of the greater series, it is just the beginning. This is just how we dip our toe into it. So that means that the magic stuff is not quite as fleshed out in this first novel. It's not quite as detailed, but that's by design. We get deeper as we go. So keep that in mind when you check out the first novel. All right, y'all, we got 2 minutes left on this break, and then we're going to dive right back into another 25. No, wait, it's 10 a.m. What am I thinking? How did we get all the way to 10 a.m.? I thought we had one more sprint to go. Oh my God, this is the end. We're at the bye. We have 5 minutes left on this thing. All right, let's kill the timer, because what am I doing with a break timer? This is hilarious. I thought we were doing another sprint. I'm a dum-dum. This has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people. I should be back home before the wrap up live stream is done. So if that isn't full, I'm going to jump in there and say my goodbyes in there. But in case I don't see you, thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining in. There's some big things coming to this channel and to my author platform as a whole over this next year. And I'm very grateful that I can do this and that you guys are along for the ride. I have some new stories coming. It's going to be a lot of fun to share it. I think my copy of Mythic arrives today, and maybe I can read it through my eyelids as I hibernate. Girl, sleep. Just sleep. The book's not going anywhere. Top stream, Adriatic, right? 750 words so far today. I'm going to keep going, bud. Keep going, bud. And won't be at the closing ceremony. Then thank you so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun. And I'll see you around the channel when I do some more stuff. Oh, I do have an interview coming up. I am being interviewed by the On the Wings for Writers channel. On the Wings for Writers. I will actually, since the stream isn't over, let's grab that link and share it if I can find it. Oh man, where was it? Let me see if I can do it really quickly. But I'm being interviewed, and we're going to be talking more about the upcoming book, where I am with that, as well as the previous book. They have read it over there, so they're excited to ask me some questions. I'm excited to be asked some questions about that first book. They actually chose it to be their book of the month, or no, excuse me, they chose me as author of the month for November. And they hyped up my book a lot. I can't find the link right now. I'll have to share it at a later date. Maybe put it into the description down below afterwards. But I will get that link and I will share it. And if you sign up to my newsletter, you're going to get that link before you need it. The date is February 10th. It is a Monday, and it will be at 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. So go check that out. As for participating, we should be good number-wise. If you get back in time, I will try to make it. All right, we got 2 minutes left. I'll be at the closing ceremony. All right, and fantastic. I'll see you there and tomorrow in my channel. All right, y'all. Well, thanks again. And go read that scene and leave notes on it. Please leave comments. Let me know what you think. Bye.